trapping, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. My apologies for my tardiness, you know. Things happen, man, so y'all gotta forgive me. But we in the building with it, man. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good day, a good morning. We in the building with it, man. Hey, it is Friday, so you should be happy about that. It is the end of the week, so, you know, let's get this thing going, man. It's almost time for your Cowboys to go and win this division, y'all. It's almost time. It's almost that time. So give me a 1 if everything sounds good. Give me a 1 if everything sounds lovely, man. Shout out to all the people that's rocking. Shout out to HTM Sports in the building. Shout out to Charlie Jones, Mr. Member in the building. Kelvin Hicks in the building. Shout out to Miss Elder Lockhart, Michael Lockhart in the building. Damn Dizzle, Bounty Hummer. Who else in the building? Mr. Joe Tranchina. Miss Patrice Langford in the building. JVB Boy, James Simmons. Shout out to everybody rocking. Willie T, Los Altos, J Diz in the building. Splendor Poppy in the building. What's happening? What's happening? I appreciate everybody rocking, man. We gonna get this thing going the way it's supposed to be going. You know, first we gotta make sure them haters doing the most, you know, quickly. You know, what they was put on God's green earth to do, and you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner, man. Let's go. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Let's get it.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey, I just blew a bag, ran it back the same.
We just trapping on a Friday.
Looking back, came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad.
What that man said, ain't no damn credit on no damn Friday.
That would make them hate. Hey, and we just getting cake.
And they just in the way. Hey,
that would make them hate.
Let's get
That
it.
would make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting cake.
And they just in the way. Hey,
landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
let's go.
You ain't even on the team, you just a ball, boy. I'm real high. Used to rock knockout, but it's real now. Real fly.
I probably average your career high.
One day hating on it, probably wanna kill.
Let's do it. Hey, y'all give me these lights up, man. Y'all give me shouts up. I got a lot of minds in the building. You know, your responsibility as a mom is to share and like the video. You should be the first one. You know what I'm saying? And then share it to a friend or a neighbor or a foe or whatever. Let's go.
All this money in my face.
Go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking back.
We came a long way.
Hey, I know that they mad,
but you just let them hate. Hey,
that would make them
let's
hate.
get
That
it.
would make them hate. Hey,
And we just getting cake and they just in the way.
Hey, that would make
Hey,
them hate.
Washington is just in our way.
Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way.
Hey.
Can't get today. Collecting, man. F you, man. Go get some money. Go get some money. No, ain't nobody getting no credit on no damn Friday.
Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you in the trap today, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. I see a lot of people, you know, in the mood, we in the feelings, we feeling it, man. Everybody is excited. Everybody has. I feel like most people feel good about what we got going forward in the position that we done put ourselves in. So I feel like everybody should be on the same accord. Everybody should be like having aspirations for this number 2 seed. I see some people, you know, got different arguments and different ways they look at it. But listen, it's still, in my opinion, the number 2 seed is exactly what we should have. I feel like it'll set up the second round better than everything else. So that's what I'm focused on. That's what we've been struggling with for the past years, right? We've been struggling with the second round, not the first round as of late. So, hey, man, just to get us to this NFC championship and then put it all on the line and try to get to this Super Bowl, man, it is time for your Cowboys to take that next step. And I feel like Big Mike the right guy to get us there, man. Let's do it. I feel like Big Mike the right guy to get us there. Shout out to Miss Patrice Langford with the $5 cash app. She says it's an acapella Friday. I might have to get that done for you. I appreciate it. And shout out to Mr. Justin with the $10 cash app, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, man, y'all supporting this and keeping the lights on. Y'all the reason why I'm still here. You know, it's a lot of times you don't feel like getting up out that bed. But, you know, I still make sure I come out here and give y'all a good show. Well, you know, those are my intentions. Even though I was late, I was on Color People Time today, you know. But, you know, we still gonna make sure we make a good show, let y'all have fun in the Trend app today. But, you know, I gotta do something real, you know, real nefarious real quick. It won't take no time. Let's see. You might not even notice. Boom, you won't. Okay, bam. All right, now we do breaking news. Was that a bird? Oh, it's nefarious news, of course. You know we building this plane while it's in the air. Please make sure your seatbelt is on, man. Make sure your seatbelt on. But let's get into some of this content.
What would it mean to close this thing out with a W on Sunday and get one on the way out?
Well, you know, we'll see what happens. But, you know, the big thing more than anything else about getting a W is it's Dallas. And that's traditionally the...
Wait a minute, Mr. Run. Mr. Run coming out here hot, y'all. Trap. For the people who think these boys finna roll over and lay down, let's hear what he said one more again. Now, y'all, hey, forgive me for all of this fuggly commander stuff on our screen. We don't behave this way. But just give me a second. I want y'all to hear what this man said. Let's hear it one more time.
The big thing more than anything else about getting a W is it's Dallas. And that's traditionally to me, it's one of the really great rivalries in professional sports. You know, and,
he said this is Dallas. They said, what's the biggest thing about this game? Coach made no mistake. He said this is Dallas. He said, hey, we want to beat them. So, man, look, I don't think they have the capability of doing it, but still, I don't want us to go in here thinking nothing sweet. I feel like my team in the right mindset because we remember what happened last year. You know, even though it didn't really count for nothing, but nobody wants to get beat by your rival in that manner. I'm sorry. We don't want that. No. So let's continue, man. I just thought it was, you know, pretty telling for him to just say, hey, it's Dallas. Yeah, we'll like to beat them.
Things that, you know, neither one of us have been, you know, as consistent as the other. You know, I know Dallas for the most part is you know, playing well the last few years, and we just haven't been where we really wanted to be. You know, I think this year obviously everybody's, you know, had some expectations, and as I did for sure.
Rob, because you obviously been through a lot during your 4 years here, both personally and with the team, but what has been the most challenging part of this season?
Then look, they're not even, y'all got to keep in mind, these are not Dallas questions. They're not asking you, what do you think about the Dallas Cowboys? Or what do you think about, you know, what's your biggest moment against the Cowboys? They're not asking Cowboy questions. These questions are in general. So I'm just letting you know how he has Cowboy on the mind. Because they almost, you know, conceding the fact that this is his last game coaching as the Washington coach. So they asking him kind of like, you know, historic kind of questions. But listen what he said. Now, they did ask him a question about how he reflect the whole season, not just this game. But look how he got Dallas on the brain, though.
This season is, I think, Nikki, really the thing for me more than anything else has just been the you know, we didn't live up to the expectations that we had, or that I had personally. You know, I really felt there were some opportunities and some things that we missed, and that to me was probably the biggest disappointment more than anything else, because, you know, I really felt we had the makings of enough good players in certain situations that we should have won a few more games.
Was there a moment or
This the question right here. They saying, was it a moment that it all just slipped away?
where you thought, you know, it kind of turned, or where you thought kind of that it started to slide a bit, I guess?
Not necessarily. I think the one that one situation or circumstances, I think if I do reflect on it, though, was the Thanksgiving game in Dallas.
Trap.
Do y'all see this trend? Do y'all see this reoccurring trend that we starting to pick up on from Mr. Ryan? You know what I'm saying? Hey, he said that he felt like it all slipped away in the Cowboys game, in the Thanksgiving game. So look, this is what we need to realize. This team back against the wall. This team has nothing to lose. This team is on the edge. And, of course, it'll be in their best interest to lose the football game and get a higher draft position. But, hey, do you think Ron Rivera care about that if he finna be gone? Trap. Shout out to El Professor in the building, DC 4 Life, Texas in the building, man. Shout out to my people. But listen, take that into equation now. Do y'all think he give a gosh darn about the Washington Commanders draft status if he's not finna be the coach? He might want to go out on the pedestal. He might want to be able to say, hey, this was my last hurrah. I got it done. I beat Dallas 2 years in a row to close out the year. So this might be a pedestal type game, a trophy type game for Ron Rivera. He don't care about they draft situation if he's not finna be the coach. So, hey, if he can pull a rabbit out the hat, you best believe he might have it. He might be trying his best to still try to find a way to win this football game. The organization probably like, hey, look, Red said it like he won't give a you know what. So the organization might be trying to go against them like, hey, we sitting all our starters. But I'm telling you right now, the players on that field, if some people banging for Ron Rivera too, some people are banging for him, they like, hey, this is my coach. Like, people got to realize when it comes to coaching changes, everybody's not 100% on this side for the coach or this side for the organization. Some people like, man, that's my coach. I'm finna go out here and play for him. Some people already know that they're not finna be in Washington next year because who wants to be in Washington, A lot of these players know that they won't be here next year, and Ron Rivera knows he probably won't be the head coach next year. So, hey, it's a lot of people got nothing to lose. They playing for the Cowboys next year. They playing for the Eagles next year. They playing for a lot of other teams. They are auditioning. So if they put on the field, they gonna try to play their best. So we can't play around with these people. These people are hungry. You know what I'm saying? Half this roster is probably finna get flipped upside down, y'all. They finna play for real now. Y'all know that. Trap. Ron Rivera probably finna turn his phone on Do Not Disturb because the front office gonna be like, hey, don't win. Hey, fumble that ball. Hey, throw an interception. Like, the front office saying we need Caleb Williams. We need Penix, so we need one of these big-time quarterbacks or something to help change this culture, but Ron is not answering the phone. His phone is not working. He gonna have his phone on silent. Y'all know that. Trap. I just think that's interesting, man, so we need to put that into perspective. Don't think that Washington want to lay down. The organization might want to lay down, but I'm not so sold on Ron Rivera and his people and his team and the players that's on the field. They might not be trying to lay down, sir. They might not be trying to do it. Man, shout out to El Professor for holding your boy down, man. I really appreciate you with the $49 super sticker, man. Shout out to El Professor, man. Shout out to you, sir. Miss Queen said, landlord, did you get my cash out? Let me see, Miss Queen. Let me check that out then. Let's make sure you didn't send it to another individual, Miss Queen. Oh, yeah, I did. Shout out to you with the $20 cash out, Miss Queen. I appreciate you, man. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know, like I said, it be rough to get up out that bed sometime, man. And for y'all to show appreciation for me being on here and let me know y'all enjoy what we do here, man. I appreciate that, man. Y'all just don't know. That's motivation to get out the bed, man, because sometimes you be like, you roll over one time and be like, hey, man, I might not be able to make it today. But, we motivated, man. We know what we got to do. And it's playoff time. We can't miss no days. No days off for these type of vibes right now. But appreciate y'all.
Was disappointing just because of where we were at one point in that game. You play with the team and you're right there in it, and then it just takes one little simple thing, and the next thing you know, it just kind of starts snowballing.
So they feel like they was in the game, y'all. Keep that in mind. They felt like they was in the game until one thing happened, and then boom, it all flipped upside down. So this team probably want to try to do something, man. But you want to know something that's very funny to me, man? Washington over there. This is NFL poverty right there. Ain't it? These boy got a roll, Mike. I got one of them things.
Trap.
I had one of them. It's a dirty joke. I don't know what show this joke came off of. Man, somebody let me know, because it's funny and it's low down at the same time. Y'all know we the berries. It was somebody, they was like, yeah, I used to have a shirt like that back when my mom didn't have a job.
Trap.
My God, I used to have a microphone like that. Washington got podcaster mics over there, man. They gotta do better, man. They gotta do better. The Cowboys would never, man. They know what we got money over here, you know.
We are
We don't
America's
want to
team.
spend it.
The most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tuning in every Sunday.
Them boy got a roll mic over there. That's wild. Hey, I ain't never looked at they interviews, so forgive me. But let's check out your defensive player, Michael Parsons.
Play spoiler. What's it like going against a team that this is it for them, and they got a chance to ruin a division rivals?
You know, it's always dangerous to go against someone who has nothing to lose. You know, they can pull out all types of tricks and gambits and gambles because they want to make a statement. We just want to beat the Cowboys, and you know, like I said, their backs against the wall. They want to see what they have for next year and prepare for that. And you know, we gotta go and make a statement and say we are the better team, we are the more dominant, aggressive team, and we just gotta prove that Sunday.
Do you use last year's games as a kind of an example of what can happen?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everything that could have went wrong last year when we went down there. So obviously, there needs to be some tweaks and changes during that.
Have y'all talked about that a lot?
I like how everybody talking about that last year game. Just keep it fresh on their mind, man, so they won't think that's sweet. We got to go out here and execute, man.
Last year's game?
No, you know me, Combs. I don't care about last year. I just focus on what's up next.
How can you guys build confidence playing on the road with a win this week? How do you think that could play towards in the playoffs if you have to go back on the road?
You know, hopefully we just go out there and win. I feel like confidence at this point, it shouldn't even be about confidence. It'd be like everyone should just know out and go out there and do their job. This is your job. We are a team. We need to go out there and play together and be as one and go out there and get a win that we should win. I think that's what it's about. I don't even think it should be about confidence. We're a week away from playoffs. I'm tired of learning and growing. It should just be about dominating and playing great football.
I agree with that. The only thing is, I like that's Michael Parsons' mindset because he's one of our leaders. But, you know, some people do need to keep growing and keep learning. You know, it's still young players on the field, Mr. Michael Parsons. It's still young players out here. You know, you threw one of them a bone like Marquise Bell and Damone Clark. We still got people who got to learn and who got to grow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that my leader's saying that, hey, everybody just do your job. And that sounds like a dude that's going to try to hold people accountable. You know what I'm saying? That's far as men go, man, I just think you can't do nothing great without accountability. You can never do something great without accountability, y'all. Never. You gotta have some kind of standard, some kind of structure, some kind of, you know what I'm saying, foundation in what you're trying to accomplish, man. So I like the fact that Micah seems like he one of them guys, like no nonsense when the time called for it. And I feel like we need a mixture of those guys. We need glue guys. We need guys that's like, hey, man, it's time to go. And I feel like we got enough of the right kind of guys. Not like the Jason Garrett guys, you know. But, you know, the right kind of guys to get the job done. You remember we had all these choir boys in here, man. Mike McCarthy changed that. He changed that culture. We had all these nice dudes who never killed a mosquito in the building and shit. We had people in the building who was so nice, boy, and hey, all of that is out the window now. I feel like we got some savages in there. Do it look like Michael Parsons done killed a mosquito before? Yes, it does. Man, football is a violent sport. You can't be nice on the field, man. You can't be nice. Not if you want the ultimate success. You gotta be gangster at times, man. Like especially, man, look, defensive players shouldn't even be smiling around here, man. What's going on? all the swagger people, all the highlight, the flamboyant, the loud people, they on offense. I don't want my defense to be smiling and being friendly. Man, my defense supposed to be, you know, everybody on defense should have a ski mask on. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, everybody on defense should own a pair of black Air Force One. It's just a different mentality that you need on defense, bro. Exactly, confident Cowboy. That's what I think I'm trying to say in a nutshell. Embrace the dark side. Your defense should be like, you shouldn't want to meet your defense in a dark alley, bro. Like, you should be like, I don't think I want to go that way. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be an approachable defensive player. Y'all should be gangsters. So that's what type of mindset I feel like we starting to develop on our defense as far as Dallas go, man. And we need that. We need that. Like, you got to wear it all the time, not just in the football game. You got to be that guy. You can't just, a lot of times there's no on and off switch. You just got to actually be that dude. Like, let's continue.
This opportunity just presented you this week, the way things unfolded over that stretch.
Yeah, puts us in a great position. You just said it. What an excellent opportunity. Just getting to have everything in our control, obviously. Talked about running our own race, just doing that and staying committed to that, and not looking around or waiting or fingers crossed on things to happen. And I think we did that, right? We didn't finish those last.
Okay, I see a couple people saying open the lines. So after we get done with this stuff, I open the lines, man. Y'all don't stand me up now. I'm gonna be emotional now. Don't stand me up. Miss Elder says it's 61 likes and 92 people in the chat. We got to do better than that, man. It's a new year, new you. Now, y'all behaved a different way last year. Hey, let's get these likes up. Let's get these shares up. Let's help grow this channel, man. Let's help grow this content. Let's do it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get better. Let's get it done, man. If you enjoy the content, please help support the content. Let's continue.
4 games over that stretch the way we wanted to. I guess we finished it the right way, but it didn't lay out the way that we wanted it to. But ultimately, in the end, we've got one game right here to go and win this division, have a 2 seed, and that makes it a playoff game. That makes it a game, obviously, with a lot of implication. But another game that this team needs that'll just help us, obviously, sets us up in the position for the playoffs, but also for us to have that playoff mindset as we've had for the last couple of weeks or so heading into the actual playoff.
How do you guys balance the, understanding the magnitude of the game coming up with still playing within yourself and not kind of getting outside of yourself fundamentally against Washington?
To balance the magnitude?
Yeah, balance understanding.
I mean, it's just about focusing.
That was a good question from Patrick OC too. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see this team come out playing tight. Now that's what we usually see on the road, right? This right here gonna tell me a lot about the way my boy Big Mike Soprano has this team prepared. And look, I'm not giving him no excuses, man. That's my guy. Y'all know I ride for this guy harder than almost everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We spending from Big Mike. But if he don't have this team prepared, I'm gonna be disappointed. So this is like the biggest one to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna hold him accountable. He must have this team prepared. So hey, I want to see my team come out here and play like the Dallas Cowboys. I don't want to see us playing like we was in the first few weeks where everything is timid, everybody is cautious. And no, go out there and play Cowboy football. Go out there and look like the team you've been for the majority of the season. Go out there and dominate Washington. Go out here and make your passes, make your catches. Go out here and make your runs, your big runs. Stop being timid. It's no scared. What they say, scared money don't make no money. It don't. Trap. We ain't got no time to be scared out here, man. You know what I'm saying? The leaders of this football team should not let us go out here and be playing timid and scared and fraudulent. Fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? Fragile. I'm making words out here. You get what I mean? Soon as we see this team playing, timid, Dak Prescott should say, hey, y'all, come ride with me. Michael Parsons should say, hey, y'all, come ride with me. D-Law should say, hey, y'all, come ride with me. And then change the narrative, man. We need them game changers and the veterans to stand up. So salute to the veterans for last game, though, because I don't think we made a big enough deal about that. Y'all know I be changing subjects. You know, I might be a little crazy. Forgive me. But all I'm saying is we got to give the veterans from last game a lot of props. Dante Fowler played ball. Jordan Lewis played ball. D-Law played ball. Donovan Wilson played ball. Like, it was a lot of veterans that stood up and just said, hey, y'all, we got y'all this game. Look, follow up this game, you know what I'm saying? And we needed that in that moment, too. So, hey, that combination of young and veteran players, I feel like we got a good mix of the two. Let's continue.
We understand what the magnitude of this game is and what it means. As I just said, right, winning the division, having the home field. But the last thing you do is focus on that when the whistle blows or any time after that national anthem, honestly. You've got to understand where you are and make that be the fuel to your preparation all throughout the week, which has already started. And as we honestly wrap things up over this next day or so, and then just really define how we want to attack these guys and the plan that we're going into this. Therefore, you just go out there and play the game that we know we can play on the road, which would be important, and just taking a bunch of confidence into this playoff game out of this game.
Dak, you talked all season about running your own race. How do you feel like that mindset kind of set you up for where you guys are at now going into Week 18?
Yeah, I mean, we're going into a situation where, once again, if we control, we can control. It's everything lays out perfect for us. So, yeah, some things happen. Good fortune, bad fortune for others, I guess you can say, however you look at it, your perspective. But, yeah, for us, it's about going and running our race again just this weekend. Just obviously beating these guys, making sure that we do it in a way that we feel comfortable, playing to our standard, our expectation. And then, like I said, sets us up for a great position moving forward.
How influential has Cooks and Gilmore been into this locker room?
Yeah, they've been huge. They've been vital.
Them vets.
Really two guys
That's something we ain't had last year, y'all. Hey, that veteran leadership, we got two solid veterans on both sides of the ball. When CD in doubt, he can look to Brandon Cooks, and Brandon Cooks got some answers for him. He done played in Super Bowls. He done won a Super Bowl, right? Gilmore won a Super Bowl. So, like, you got players that you can go look to and be like, hey, man, I don't really got the answers right now. You know what I'm saying? Last year, CD couldn't do that. He can look to Michael Gallup, but let's be real. Gallup don't have the answer sometimes either, right? He never got to the highest levels of football. Like, when Deron Bland looks at Stephon Gilmore and actually don't have the answers, right? Hold on. HTM got the answers for me. He said Cooks played in a Super Bowl, but he lost to Gilly for his Super Bowl. Okay. So Brandon Cooks was on the Rams then, right? So Brandon Cooks must have been on the Rams at the time, and Gilly played with the Patriots, and that's how that worked. I remember both of them was in the Super Bowl. I thought, he still got Super Bowl experience. So, you know what I'm saying? He's actually made it to the highest level, the pinnacle of football. Even though he didn't close the deal, he actually did. And he was the #1 receiver in them moments as well. So when CD don't have the answers, he can look at Brandon Cooks and respect what he tell him. You see what I'm saying? Like what we said about Kellen Moore, y'all. You can't manufacture respect. It's just not possible. When you're a real human being, you can't respect what somebody telling you if they ain't never been there. You just can't do it. Trap. You just can't do it, man. So, if you ain't been there and done that, why would I take your advice? That's always going to be in the back of a human being's mind. It's just something that we can't shake. So when Kellen Moore saying, yeah, we got to do this, we got to do that, them boys sitting back there, Dak, like, you smart, but, I mean, have you done it? Like, I mean, can you give me some real advice from your experience? No. But that's the benefits of having real proven veteran leadership in the locker room. You can look at Stephon Gilmore and ask him a question and put respect on it. You like, oh, Gilly done did it, so hey, Deron Bland should be soaking in all game. He should be all ears. The same way about CeeDee Lamb. Brandon Cooks done been 1,000-yard receiver in multiple places and got to a Super Bowl. So when he got questions, Brandon Cooks got answers, and they should respect the answers that they get from these caliber of players. You can't just respect anything anybody tell you, bro. You just can't, even if you want to. Dak wanted to respect Kellen, and that's just an example. But Dak wanted to respect Kellen, but you just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? He probably loved Kellen as a friend, but you just can't respect him. Like, okay, this is the last example I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna move on. Okay, if you know your friend, if your best friend has never ever, he can't even tell you, he don't even know what the S&P 500 is. Your friend don't even know what bullish and bearish mean. He don't know anything about stock. Would you take any stock advice from your friend? Trap. Would you do that? No, it don't matter about how much you love them. It don't matter how much you respect them. You got to respect them in that particular craft, in that particular space. If your best friend been a gangbanger his whole life, I'm not taking financial advice from him. It is what it is. So you need credentials in the area that you talking about, man. And it don't matter how much you love or adore the person. He has to be a credible source in what you asking him for. So I think that's a big difference, man. That's a big difference. And we have that in the locker room now. And that can help us in some of those critical moments, man. That's a big difference from last year to this year. I feel like that can help us go a little further. But let's continue.
You just watch the way that they approach this game, and you can say that that's enough to have them on your team. But then you watch the production that they put into this thing, the way that they coach other guys, the way that they lead, that they've been huge. Two guys that have been at winning programs. Obviously, Gilly has won one. Cooks has played in one, or played in two, I guess.
Well, that's the answer right there.
They understand what it takes, and they understand how to get there.
That's the answer right there.
You about your interceptions, and now you go into this game with a chance to lead the league in touchdown passes. Is there a sense of gratification in that?
No, not really. At that time last year, I knew this is who I am. Just as I talked about then, some things were tough. Balls weren't going exactly the way I wanted to. Some crazy bounces here and there, and some tight throws that weren't working in my favor. Then your occasional bad interception, which has still happened this year. So I think it's just really, for me, it's just about staying true to myself, keep working, and not allowing other people's opinions, critics, really affect my game or the way I approach this.
That's pretty much the same way we felt about it, Dak. We knew that wasn't you. We knew that wasn't you. And we supposed to be spinning back today. You know, this going to be a spin back game type day. But I see my people want to open up the phones. So, hey, I'm going to open up the phones. We're going to throw an audible. I had other content, but my time is dwindling down. So, hey, we're going to open up the phones and see if we can get our people up in here expeditiously. So, my phone button has forsaken me. I don't know where it is, but we're going to put the number up for y'all. We can set it up bootleg. You know how we do. This is the trap, you know how that goes. Start a record, there we go. So let's get this thing going. Where we at? Bam.
You are the only participant in the conference.
I'm lonely. Okay, I'm lonely right now. But and the number is right here. Hold on. If y'all already got the number, if you would be so kind, go ahead and put it in the chat for your boy. But if not, I'm finna do it in a second. So give me a little time. All right. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I got it. Bam. There we go. That's the code, that's the number, and access code. So hit my line so we can put it down before we wrap this show up. Somebody said Spicy Dak. We call him Dark Side Dak over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Dark Side Dak. That's a whole nother dude. That dude had a different wardrobe and everything. You know what I'm saying? He don't even dress the same, walk the same, talk the same, interview the same. He's a whole nother guy. And we love it. That's the guy we've been needing. So, let's see. This is taking entirely too long. I did just get the number up there, though, so let me relax. Okay. We got 2 people called in, okay? I know one of them, I believe this is Miss Queen in the building. 910, you live in the trap. What's happening?
Landlord.
What's going on? You can't hear me? Hello? You can't hear me? Hold on. I had a problem with him yesterday. Can you hear me, Miss Queen?
Hello?
Can you hear me? I guess
I
not.
can't hear you on my phone.
Okay, just go ahead and cook. Then I must be having some kind of audio problems. But just go ahead and make your point and I'll answer.
Okay, just go ahead and cook. Then I know we have some kind of audio problem. But just go ahead and make your point and I'll answer. Okay, just go ahead and cook. Then I know we have some kind of.
Okay, so landlord, all I wanted to call in about was you guys' show, you and Boss Land show the other day with Henny as y'all special guest. Man, if y'all have not seen that particular video, that video was off the chain. And as far as I'm concerned, production-wise, how they flowed, all the information that was given from history to present to what can come up in the future, man, they was cooking. They were on fire. And I hope y'all keep that up because, man, that is a good setup, and y'all was banging. I appreciate that. That's why you got your little present today from me.
Okay.
And that's all I got. And how about them Cowboys, y'all?
How about them Cowboys? We appreciate you, Miss Queen. Yeah, if y'all ain't tuned in to the show yesterday, man, y'all missed a treat. It was a great show, man. It was a great show. I really enjoyed that show, man. And hey, HTM we're gonna have to have some kind of meeting about that because he was cooking, man. We gotta bring HTM on a frequent basis because that flow just retarded. It's just, sorry, but it's just crazy. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Sheepdog 45 with the $2 super. He says call him Dark Dakota. Yeah, I like that too. But we got one more call in here. 813, you live in the trap. What's happening?
Hey, I know I can't hear you, so I'm just going to make this brief and quick. Look,
okay.
A lot of y'all need to stop being scared out here. Y'all know who we are. We about to be the number 2 seed in the NFC, man. Stop playing like you don't know who we are, man.
I love it.
You've been trying to tell these people for the whole year, man. You've been telling these people for the whole year. You stand on all 10 toes, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Look, just know Dak is on his revenge tour. He knows what time it is. He on demon time. Like, y'all, if y'all don't know, like, we about to spin the block.
Absolutely.
So that's all I got. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all hold it down. I appreciate you as always, LL. From the 813 all the way up to the Alabama, you hold it down for us. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Hey, man, I love the energy he had. He was on one, man. He was on one. I love that energy. Y'all, see, like I said, every time I do this, I be saying I need to do it more. I got to figure out what's going on with him, too. But I'm going to have to, if it's one more call, I'm going to be able to get you in. But I got to spin back. So, let me know. But I got 917. I'm having some audio issues. If you can hear me now, just do your thing, and I'll answer you when you're done. Let's get it. You're live in the trap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy, Fresh King.
Let's get it. What's going on with
What's
you,
good?
man?
What's good? It's your boy, Fresh King. Just coming in, giving a shout out. Cowboys about to go 5-0 to win this Super Bowl. That's what we got to do. Have that mentality.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, I hate my sound is screwing up. But if that's all you got.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So, but I want to touch on I like the pickups that we have coming in. Yeah, it sounded bad, but it's all right though. But I like the pickups that we have, even though I know we was looking for Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
I do like the running back. What was it, Roderick that we picked up? I think he'll be good for our red zone.
True. That's true. Can you hear me now?
Oh, there you go. Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, I figured it out. Look, y'all, it look like it's been a problem since I changed my mic. The setup has been crazy, so, I had upgraded my mic, and now it seemed like I had some settings off. But now you good right now?
Yeah, I can definitely good. Yep,
Okay. But man, yeah, I forgot. I think I told everybody I had met you out there at training camp, man. It was good to meet you
Yes,
too,
sir.
man. It was
Yes,
good to
sir.
meet you.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure. It was such a good experience out there.
It was wonderful out there. Did you want to go home? Did you want to go back to NYC? Cause I ain't want to go back to
No,
Alabama.
sir. But I was looking forward to was coming up because I went to the home opener as well as the season opener and the home opener. So I went to both.
The conference has been locked.
I was lit to start the season.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. But it was good to meet you, man. Make sure you hold it down, man. Hey, give me a how about them Cowboys before you ride on out.
Yes, sir. How about them Cowboys? Let's go.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Appreciate you, sir. All right, we got 434. You live in the trap. What's happening? I think I got my sounds right. What's going on?
What's going on, landlord? How you doing, bro?
What's happening? What's happening? Who I got on the line?
It's 434 Cowboy, broski.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening, man? What you got for the show today?
Man, I'm just calling to say I appreciate everything you do for the nation, man. We're gonna go to FedEx Field this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Take care of business.
Where's the 434
You know what I'm
again?
saying?
Where's the 434 again?
Oh, I'm Central Virginia, bro.
Virginia. So you right up in there, right? Or I got my
Yes, sir.
geographical
I'm around all
stuff
these
out.
filthy halls, man.
Oh yeah, you right up in the heart of it. So hey, what they feeling like over there? They gonna get rid of Ryan? Cause Ryan was talking like it's over with for him.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't really keep up with the Commanders. I'm a Cowboy fan.
Okay.
Stay on our lane.
Nobody want to keep up with him. I don't blame you. But what kind of topic you want to talk about real quick before we ride this thing on out and spin this block? We got to spin the block now.
Hey, I'm just calling to give you a salute, bro. Appreciate everything you do, you and ACM and West, man. Y'all take a lot of time and give us this good content, you know what I'm saying? So I want to shout you out and salute all y'all, man, for that.
Salute, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for holding us down, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Just to let y'all know, man, I'm from the same area as Charles Haley. I go to church with his kinfolk. So
oh, really?
Tomorrow in church, I'm not going to be able to make it because I'm traveling to the game, but I know it's going to be church gonna get rowdy tomorrow because the whole church Cowboys fan.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Look how hard we everywhere, man. That's what's up, man. But appreciate you, man. I got this last caller before we wrap it up, man. But I appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir. Calhoun County, Virginia, stand up. How about them Cowboys?
How about them? Let's go. Okay. The last call of the day, we have 512. You live in the trap. What's happening?
512, live in the trap. What's happening?
Turn me down in the background, too, if you don't mind. What's happening?
What up, landlord?
What's happening? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who I got on the line?
This the Quince, that man who don't believe in Dak.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Let's
trap.
Time out.
Trap.
You mean to tell me you got the unmitigated gall to call my show the Quincy after all this trolling you've been doing all this time, sir?
Hey, bro.
I love it though. Let's go. This the best last call that could have been possible. If y'all don't know, this is the Quincy Coleman who be trolling everybody. But that joke was so funny when my Facebook was down, the YouTube people were like, man, get this dude out. They didn't want to.
Y'all boys blocked me on YouTube.
They was like,
y'all
we
boys
sick
blocked
of
me
him.
on YouTube. I'm just talking football. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking football, but I get blocked because I don't believe in that. Come on, man.
Hey, man. So okay, state your case. We know you a Romo guy, but what you got for the show today, man? What you got for the show? We can argue because we've been supposed to argue, but what you got for the show today?
For not blocking me. You know what I'm saying?
Say what?
I say I want to give you your props for not blocking me like West Coast.
We ain't gonna be talking about my guys now. We ain't gonna be talking about my guys.
Hey, I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying you the only real one.
Hey, I mean, I like to go back and forth, man. Long as you ain't being disrespectful, man, we can rock out on my end.
Exactly. I ain't disrespecting none of them, bro. Probably West Coast. I'm probably disrespecting West Coast. But Henny, I ain't disrespect Henny at all.
Some people you might catch us on a bad day, man. You catch us on a bad day, we sick of it. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
but hey, man, what you want to argue, or do you have some points to make?
Nah,
Because we
I
long
was
overdue
just
our
calling
argument.
in
I
to
just
let
want you to know that.
man, like how I feel about you, bro. Your show, I fuck with your show. I love your show.
Appreciate
I
it.
tune in every day. You know what I'm saying? I just don't agree with what y'all be saying about Dak, bro. That's it. It's
Okay.
like it's Dak with y'all. It's all Dak.
But
You know what I'm
DeQuincy,
saying?
when we talking about other subjects, you talk about Dak. So what you mean? Like
I
you
got to,
bring it
cause
all the
look,
way
this
back
how
to
it
Dak
go.
every time.
So look, this how it go. When we lose, it's a team game. When we win, it's all Dak. That's how it seems like.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I don't push that narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Man, say it's what it sounds like.
See, you just don't want to give Dak credit regardless of what he do. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what he do, you don't give him credit. Like every time you say, "Oh, he beat bad teams," and then when he beat a good team, what do you say then?
He ain't beat no good teams, man.
So wait a minute, Quincy. This where we disconnected. You know what I'm saying? This the disconnection. Cause you gonna say he ain't beat no good teams, sir. Are you aware that Dak Prescott is almost on the verge of having 3 12-win seasons? So none of those 12, 24, all those teams that he done played, ain't none of them good. That what you telling me?
Bro,
Time out. Answer the
question.
question. Are any of those teams that we beat over the past 3 years good teams?
I'm about to answer your question.
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no, honestly. And then I'll let you cook.
I'm gonna say no, cause he ain't getting nothing. He ain't went to the Super Bowl, nothing, bro. He getting knocked out in the first round, getting knocked off in the second round. Every time he play a good team, he don't show up. He tuck his tail.
DeQuincy, I had more faith in you,
man.
I had more faith that we was gonna be able to talk logical. That's not logical, DeQuincy. That's not logical.
It is like it's proof in the pudding. Every year.
If a team don't go to a Super Bowl, they terrible.
It's not that they terrible, but we want to see the next step. We know what Dak can do. He beat up on the NFC every year. Every year he do this every year.
Okay. See, you still want, like, we gotta have some structure, DeQuincy. Like, if I ask you, is the sky blue? You can't say it's neon. You can't do that. We gotta have some kind of structure in the conversation.
You know all the pressure. You know all the pressures on Dak, bro. He beat up on all the sorry teams, right?
I mean, he beat on a lot of teams. That's why we have 11 wins, DeQuincy. So is the Eagles sorry? Is the Eagles sorry?
On the wins. Y'all
is
cool
the
with
Eagles
these
sorry?
regular
Is the
season
Eagles
wins,
sorry?
man.
Is the Eagles sorry?
I'm done with them regular season wins.
Is the Eagles sorry? Because I done heard you boost up Jalen
Eagles
Hurts.
sorry.
I done
Eagles
heard you
trash
boost
as
up
hell.
to Jalen Hurts. I done heard you boost up Jalen Hurts.
Hey, the Eagles is trash.
Okay. Is who else? Is the Lions sorry?
The Lions is trash too. They secondary garbage.
So the whole NFC garbage. That what you saying? Everybody except for San Francisco.
Basically.
I see that.
You put Dak on another team, he won't even get this much exposure, bro.
I can't entertain that, man. I can't entertain that. Look, if we put Dak on another team, he would be beloved. No lie. They would love Dak Prescott. I bet money they would love Dak Prescott. This man been a consistent baller since he been in the league. They would not put as much hate on Dak Prescott if he wasn't a Cowboys quarterback.
Dak is a good team, man. Dak is on a good team, man. That's all that is, bro.
He on a good team?
He on a good team. That's all that is. He got good weapons around him. The defense is finally good. We can't stop the run.
DeQuincy, he just did it without no weapons
man.
last year. He had one player. It was him and CD.
They got rid of Cooper.
I'm saying he just got you to the divisional round last year without no weapons for real.
That was a good step, but look what happened. 49ers did nothing.
Look at look. So if you trying to say that Dak is not a good quarterback, and we going to ride this thing on now because we got to spin back. But if you trying to say Dak is not a good quarterback, even after this year, DeQuincy, so you basically saying wait a minute. You basically saying it's no good quarterbacks in football because Dak is playing better than all of them. So Patrick Mahomes, wait a minute.
All the NFC quarterbacks is weak, bro.
You said, no, screw the NFC. We talking about the NFL because Dak has been number one in the NFL throughout the whole year. So this what I want you to say. If you gonna have, wait a minute. If you gonna have this stance, this what you gotta concede to. You gotta say Patrick Mahomes suck, Lamar Jackson suck, Josh Allen suck. All these other quarterbacks, they absolutely terrible because Dak has outplayed them thoroughly throughout the whole season consistently. So you got to concede to that.
He has not outplayed them thoroughly throughout the whole season. The first part of the season,
look at the numbers.
Dak couldn't even put up no touchdown.
That make it even worse.
Put up no touchdown.
That make it even worse. Dak had a slow start and he still blew everybody out the water and set out 4
exactly because he had that weak schedule. He ain't do that until he started playing.
What about the fact that he ain't even played in a lot of fourth quarters? He could have boosted up his stats even more.
He's playing weak teams. He did that against weak teams. You giving them props against weak teams, bro.
Listen, okay, is the Rams a weak team now? Because they winning. They beat people.
That's like me going to go pick on niggas that I know I can beat up, bro.
Man, I can't support that, DeQuincy. I thought we was gonna be able to have a logical conversation when we actually got time to
but
when we got time to actually verbalize our points, but you just putting your foot deep in your mouth. You almost like Cam Newton at this point. Like you explaining yourself and it's getting worse.
About that too. That ain't no game changer.
Man, Cam wasn't a good quarterback. He wasn't. He had one good year. He had one good year. Cam was not accurate. Cam was not accurate at all. All he could do is throw a deep ball and run like a fullback. That's all Cam was.
And Dak throw short passes.
Man, Dak accuracy is way better than Cam Newton. Way better.
All right.
Way better.
All right.
The numbers say so too.
I don't know why y'all like Dak Prescott, bro.
And then when he got to the Super Bowl, what happened to him? He got his soul to.
They all called in. All the teams in the NFL came in and got on his ass.
Man, that boy got his soul
in on that boy, man.
And then he went to Auburn, so I never side with him. But man, it was good to talking to you, man. Listen,
I'm a Texas Longhorn fan.
we go do this again because we just gotta argue. Because you done been trolling me for far too long. It's about time we get to the bottom of this. But man, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna have to go ahead and ride out. I'm finna get ready to spin back on another show. But it was good you called in, man. Even though maybe next time you can be a little more logical. You know what I'm saying? We can get you on a rational conversation. But I appreciate you, DeQuincy, man. Hey, don't be
I'm gonna be back on the spin back show too.
Just don't be hating no more, okay? Just keep your hate. Turn your hate down a few notches.
It ain't hating, man. It's my opinion. It's not hate. It's an opinion, bro.
It's a very bad one. Well, we appreciate you.
Nah, it's a good one because he ain't went to the Super Bowl yet.
It's a lot of quarterbacks ain't went to the Super Bowl. So.
He keep losing to the Bills.
Hey, man, the 49ers are a great team, man. Aaron Rodgers couldn't beat them either. What you feel about Aaron Rodgers? He was sorry?
Dak ain't Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers got a Super Bowl.
Dak ain't Aaron Rodgers. He had Mike McCarthy. What he did since then?
Hey, Mike McCarthy ain't got Aaron Rodgers either. So what that mean?
Hey, he got Dak Prescott. I'm going to holler at you, my boy. I appreciate you, DeQuincy. I'm going to have to get y'all on up out of here, my boy. I'm going to get with you. Hey, man. Hey, that was the perfect call to end this. But, man, I appreciate y'all rocking, man. Hey, we definitely going to have to crank the phones up more because that was fun. That was a good surprise. The biggest Dak Prescott hater of all time called in at the last minute, man. But I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And you know why them haters like DeQuincy hate on us. Because why? Because we are the greatest. That's why. Y'all know that, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. Yeah. Make sure you hit that like and share. Put my for the squad money. Where my SBG in my hand, man? We spin it right back. Let's go.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear it just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me. Lord, help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most just say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the phoenix. Show these I'm great. And yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. The go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, like powders till you make it. Show 'em all you the greatest, I'm the greatest.
The young poet got flows flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning. For my opponents, there will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming, but y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet, cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue, so I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These dudes ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, these people know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real people's spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the greatest, let's go.
Trap, 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 trap.
And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go. Spin back gang.